Oh, here we go. Shit, man. Okay.
It's gonna be a total shit show.
Oh.
See ya.
Have an excuse to kiss the girl of your dreams.
I'm actually gonna kick your fucking ass.
Y2K is real!
Will people roast us?
Yes, 100%. Someone's on the net.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
You are.
Bye-bye, human race.
Check out Y2K in theaters.
Now!
Please.
Please!
Really, we do actually really need you guys to see this movie.
I don't need your business. Thanks.
In the wake of all of the Rachel Zegler controversy, all of the things she said about Trump supporters, her Snow White trailer finally releasing to audiences and then getting massively disliked and ratioed in the comment section, her recent project, Y2K, released in theaters with Rachel Zegler being the biggest name in the cast, and it is a flop. This movie had a $15 million budget, and it has only made $2.1 million domestically. By all accounts, this is a huge and utter failure at the box office. And it's another Rachel Zegler flop, let's be real. She was in West Side Story, which didn't perform well. She was in Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which performed so badly in theaters that it went to streaming like 3 or 4 weeks after it initially released. She was also in the new Hunger Games movie, which compared to all the other Hunger Games movies, did relatively poorly, even though I believe that movie broke even. And then she's going to be in Snow White, and we'll see how that movie performs. But before that, she's in Y2K. And Y2K, I went and saw it with like 4 other people in the theater, and it was really bad.
We do actually really need you guys to see this movie.
Yes, I went and saw Y2K. It wasn't fun. It wasn't funny. The story was terrible, and the acting was atrocious. Now, I've always said that Rachel Zegler can sing. She has a fantastic, phenomenal voice even. But she cannot act. And in Y2K, since she is probably one of the most familiar faces currently in that movie, her acting really stands out. And the fact that it's bad acting, it makes it even worse. Y2K is the story of 2 friends. One is obsessed with Rachel Zegler's character, and the other one just really kind of wants to get laid. And the movie sort of builds from there. It's a mixture of American Pie, Can't Hardly Wait, and This Is the End, sort of all meshed together to create this really terrible and inferior film. Rachel Zegler plays the popular girl who has to kind of defend her popularity towards the end of the film. In fact, I think her line in the film was like, I didn't have this master plan to become popular. It just sort of happened. So the guy in the film who has a crush on her, he simps over her the entire movie. Other than him being best friends with the other male character in this film, honestly, I don't even know. I'm just going to call them, Rachel Zegler and the 2 male characters because I couldn't be bothered to remember any of these people's names. It is a totally forgettable film. But other than being best friends with the other guy in this film, that is pretty much his entire personality. He is a Rachel Zegler simp. And he makes sure to tell whoever he encounters, whoever he runs into, how great and wonderful she is. So what happens in this movie is that it hits midnight, the lights go out, and someone yells Y2K is real. Once Y2K happens, all of like the appliances and computer hardware and everything like sort of they all come together as this hive mind, and they want to attack humans and capture humans in order to put some sort of like microchip in their head and make them all be a part of this one hive mind. And the main reason for this, if I can recall, is that the main system behind this whole plan says that the internet was created in order to spew hatred and vitriol and to look at porn. And for those reasons, humans need to be destroyed.
This is the worst!
And if you think that's stupid, there's a character in this film who carries around a camcorder. Like, she carries around a camcorder in order to film all of her friends, and she doesn't want to get rid of it, even though these things can, like, come to life and kill you. And there's a line in this movie that says, your camera, it's gonna kill us the first chance it gets. That's like racism against machines. Yeah. Maybe they're not all bad.
What is this?
I don't know. I walked out of the theater not knowing if I should take this movie seriously. Like, this is the end. At least it was entertaining. At least it was funny. Same thing with the American Pie movies. Can't Hardly Wait. Like, it was completely ridiculous, but it was still like a movie that was meant to entertain. It had a full story, a beginning, middle, and end. This one, it's all over the place. This movie was probably one of the worst movies I've seen all year, and I saw Madam Web.
Seriously, come on!
And it's pretty much apparent that this movie is not doing well, and it's not going to do well. It's not going to make back its budget. It's not going to break even. It is a certified flop. Y2K craters with a $2 million debut. Y2K rings in the new year with underwhelming box office debut. It didn't even break the top 5. Opening at 2.1 million domestically, this put the movie at the number 8 spot this weekend. Weird. Rachel Zegler's Y2K tanks at the box office. Disney's PR nightmare can't open horror comedy following anti-Trump rant. I'm sure that this was very much in everybody's mind. The anti-Trump rant that Rachel Zegler went on and then her apology that she had to make. I'm sure that was very much in people's minds when they were deciding what to watch at the movie theater. The movie was forecast to make $5 million and it didn't do that. No such luck over the weekend, the film earning $2.1 million. Zegler, a rising star thanks to West Side Story and the Hunger Games prequel, cemented her it actress status by snagging the lead role in Disney's Snow White live action film. She proceeded to crush that goodwill with baffling statements that riled up audiences across the country. First, she slammed the Snow White source material, calling it weird, and suggesting the new version would fix what was wrong with the movie that jump-started the Disney empire.
What are you doing?
And then more recently, she savaged President-elect Donald Trump voters, hoping they would never know peace. The comments went viral, adding to her brand as a spoiled actress eager to insult potential moviegoers.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
There's going to be so many stories that come from the set about how difficult I am to work with simply because I don't want Apple.
This isn't anything new. She's been insulting moviegoers since West Side Story.
Do you speak the language? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Do you eat the food? Does it matter? Where do you come from?
And then there's this headline. Woke Disney star Rachel Zegler called box office poison as new movie Y2K flops. Another Rachel Zegler project has underperformed at the box office following backlash towards the Snow White actress's woke comments. The movie was outperformed by films like Moana 2, Wicked, Gladiator 2, as well as a re-release of Interstellar. People would rather go and see the re-release of Interstellar than a brand new movie starring Rachel Zegler.
You serious?
And then it goes on to say that even the 7th place anime film Solo Leveling Reawakening made twice as much money as Zegler's movie. And over on Rotten Tomatoes, the critics have given Y2K a 45%, with the audience score being not much better at 49%. Let's read some of these reviews. We like a lot of dumb, goofy movies that most people dislike, but this was horrible. I guess inserting condoms or Fred Durst into any joke is supposed to make it funny. The notion of Y2K is funny. This movie was anything but. Don't waste your time and money. Oh, here's a 3-star. It was a fun nostalgia flick. It reminds you of the good old times and the better times. 0.5 star, very dull. And the acting was poor overall. 2.5 stars. Y2K was fun, interesting watch. Nothing really special here. It's just one of those young adult films with an experimental twist to it. I thought it was just okay. The cast was fun though and did great with what they were given. 0.5 star. I was all prepped to come to Rotten Tomatoes saying, come on everybody, it's a Jonah Hill flick. Take it for what it's worth. But nah, it was bad. Wasn't funny at all. A true dud. 5 whole stars on December 12th. That was just yesterday. This is the kind of movie that teenagers will see in 15 to 20 years and absolutely fall in love with. Okay, but why not now? They don't need 15 to 20 years into the future. They need teenagers to fall in love with it now. That makes no sense. I enjoyed almost every minute of this film. If I could only use one word to describe Y2K, it would be camp. While having cheesy moments, Y2K is a compilation of amazing acting, hilarious writing, and a heartfelt ending. This movie may not be for everyone, but if you're into camp, it may be the film for you. This looks like it was written by the director. There's not even a name right here. It's just a 5-star review from no one. So anyways, that's everything I have for you today. Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.